Next to hit will be Wilson
The
Contreras.
catcher, number
They'll
40.
be looking for something. Drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Soler aboard here at first with nobody out. Hit sharply on the ground. One there. Out. Back to first. And a costly at-bat there as the possible tying run is erased on the double play.
Now batting, left fielder,
Cubs
Kyle
are down to their final out now. And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Kyle Schwarber. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
What an unbelievable at-bat right there in the 9th inning.
Now
Game
batting,
on the line.
the center
Get
fielder,
yourself on base
Jason
to create an
Hayward.
opportunity for your boy right here to be a hero.
Here's Jason Hayward now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
So, the fuck? I beat the 4 Divine Beasts, so all I have to do is fight Ganondorf now. Or Ganon.
He's still a thing.
I can't handle how they say, Gerudo in this. They call them Gerudos, and I'm like,
Doritos? Heard.
right?
September 1st.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, dude. Just like earlier, right?
Mute the party, take a look at the standings with a month to go. Yankees got the East locked up, no surprise there. Twins got the Central locked up, no surprise there. The A's have the West almost locked up. I'd say they're on their way. They just won 4 straight, 8 of their last 10, so probably gonna have it locked up. Astros, Indians in the wild card pretty much locked up as well. White Sox and Angels are not really gonna fight much, I'm sure. I'm a little surprised that the Rays under 500. But I guess the Yankees have been dominating the division a little bit more than usual. Over on the NL side of things, this is where it gets surprising. The Braves have the East right now, but only by 2.5 games, and then even then the Mets only 4 back. So the East is certainly not locked up, and it's a 3-team race right now. Nationals have lost 6 of their last 10. Mets have won 7 of their last 10, including 3 straight. So they're fighting. We've got the Central pretty much unlocked, and then the biggest shocker of them all right now is the Padres leading the West. Not locked up by any means, only a 2-game lead. So right now, it's looking like the NL wild card is going to go to the 2nd place in the East, and then the 2nd place in the West. It's going to be close between those two, the 2nd and 3rd place team in the East, though. There's a chance they could. No, it's gonna be either the Padres or the Dodgers for sure, and then one of whoever doesn't win the East. Although the Diamondbacks are only 2 games out, so you can't necessarily count them out. Rockies and Cardinals also only 3.5 back. Even the Reds 4 back. I'd say you can't count them out. It'll be interesting to see how that goes. I think for sure the Dodgers are going to take the West, but it'd be nice to see the Padres take it for a change. My September call-up was... I think it was Descalso. I think he got bumped. Somebody here got bumped when I traded for Soler. And it might have actually been one of these two. I think it might have been Almora. I don't know. Regardless, I need to change my lineup. Why is that so small? There we go. That was weird. There's a DH. We go Gordon, Baez, Bryant, Soler. Contreras, Rizzo, Schwarber, Happ, Hayward. No DH. We go Gordon. Baez, Bryant, Soler, Contreras, Rizzo, Schwarber, Happ. No. Hayward. Hayward takes center. Against the lefty with the DH, switch that. And that. And that. Yeah, so then we do that as normal. Gordon. Rizzo. Baez. Bryant. Soler. Contreras. Schwarber. Happ, Hayward. No DH. Then U2 switch. Gordon, Rizzo, Baez, Bryant, Soler, Contreras, Schwarber, Hayward, and center. Yep. Check my pitching rotation. I'm fucking bummed out right now. Kluber, Darvish, Quintana. Quintana, Darvish, Hendricks, Lester, Chatwood's there, Kimbrel, Britton. Dan Winkler got called up, and he is 85 overall. Why has he not been on my team at all this year? I'd like him to stay, please. I'll sacrifice Rowan Wick, or yeah, I'll definitely sacrifice Rowan Wick or Kyle Ryan. Hell, even Tyler Chatwood I'll sacrifice. Let me keep Dan Winkler. Holy shit! But I know that's not gonna happen, which sucks. But whatever. Clinch the division. And of course, Kyle Ryan's pitching for some fucking reason. There's so much skin everywhere right now.
The Cubs are getting their first chance here in this game to clinch their division championship. Heidi, what was the feeling in the clubhouse going into this potentially monumental game?
Leading off for San Francisco,
Here it comes.
the right fielder, number 8.
Taken, but that catches the
Hunter
inside part of the plate.
Pence.
Ryan is among a dying breed. Those lefty specialists whose roles are changing with the new rules around reliever usage. And Pence has fallen into an 0-2 hole here.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
And he will run this one down, moving
Now
to his
batting,
right, and that's
left
the
fielder
first out of the inning.
Mike
Spending the night.
Yastrzemski.
Many nights for James and Tibbs, or is he going to want to sleep in his own bed since it's a 50-second walk
First
away?
pitch of the at-bat on its way. Just a tick
0-1,
behind
probably
for a strike. His career numbers against this pitcher.
Oh, yeah,
he's
true.
1 for 4.
That's a ball.
Sinker,
I got one ball, one strike.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Ryan has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late,
To
but he
say
rarely
we were
lets
hurt
that
is an
happen.
understatement.
Part of what makes him as effective
Now
as
batting,
he is.
third baseman.
Couldn't get the
Oh,
bat
one's
off
the
the
count.
shoulders that time. Mike
Sandoval.
Yastrzemski is sent packing for the second out of the inning.
Well, my guess is they
Liner
had.
in there for a base hit.
He's hung out with
Two-out
Nicole a
base
few
hit, and
times,
the
so
top of
like
the inning is still alive.
they know that he's being social with at least
He's lucky it's only
one
a single
person
back
that does
up
not
the
live
middle and
there.
not a double in the gap or
The
a
center
home
fielder,
run.
number
Pitches
12.
like that in a show,
Alex
get absolutely
Ball one.
Dickerson.
There's the cut fastball, but it's low, 1-0. He's hitless in
I
3
haven't-
at-bats to
2-0.
this point. Giant center fielder ahead with a 2-0 count. This one, everything we could have hoped for. 3-2 in inning number 8. Soler going back off the LED board and gone.
The first baseman, number 9.
And with this one on the
Brandon
board, they're now up 3
Belt.
and only need
Your
6 outs
attention,
to end it.
please.
They've got a little room
Now
for
pitching
error,
for the
and I'm
Cubs.
sure they'd
Blood
like to
type.
add to that
Number
even more if they
43.
can.
Ball 1
Yeah.
to start the at-bat.
Winkler.
And it's fouled away.
Do you know your blood type?
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. 5 runs,
Maybe.
10 hits, and 1 error in the
People
ballgame
that are
for
O
San
negative
Francisco.
have a very small chance
A
of
little
getting
early,
it.
and now it's even at 2-2.
My mom is O positive.
It's one of the O's, but I believe it's O
And he fouls
negative.
this one off.
Because they're finding out now that one of the main problems with it is it could actually be a blood disease.
And again, he's unable to keep it
Or
fair.
that's why
He's
that,
putting
like, you know,
together quite a
because if it were just a
battle at
regular
the plate.
respiratory illness, regardless
with
of how
another
extreme,
2-2.
ventilators should have some sort of improvement. That's one of the main reasons why a lot of people see no improvement whatsoever with ventilators is because it gets into their bloodstream.
On the
It's
eighth
because they
pitch
have
of the
big
at-bat
bitch
is the
lungs.
one that
That's what it
finally
is.
does it as he Now we're gonna
That's
have a
what sets
conference
Your
with the home
attention,
plate.
They
please.
figured out that's what sets
The
this
change
apart
for
from
San Francisco.
the first strand
Now
of SARS.
pitching and batting in the sixth spot. Number
The first strand of SARS didn't have some sort of coercive characteristic to it that once it got into the lungs,
58.
SARS could not get through
Trevor
the bloodstream.
Scott.
This
Now
version
now
of SARS
playing center field and batting 9. Number 0, Billy Hamilton.
Icky.
Hit hard towards center. And
Y'all
that
added
finds
you
him
to
out
my
the
like
grass.
list.
It's a base
Let's
hit.
be friends.
With that, the Cubs get their leadoff man aboard.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a
Now
base
batting,
hit. We got to
first
keep this line
baseman,
moving. We cannot
David
stop. Nobody can make it
Brody.
out. We have to find a way to put 2 men.
I
maybe
did.
3 men
Time for me to
with
wear
pressure
that
on us.
plague doctor outfit I've been
Left
putting
side.
on.
And there's his
James has
first
one
base
too,
hit in this
or at
one.
least he has the mask.
I mean, that's a well-executed curveball right there. Pitcher
Now
knows
batting,
exactly
third
what he wants to
baseman,
do. Gets the hitter out
Red.
of his front foot, gets him
Ryan.
around the baseball, and he's
So
still
I learned how to not
Oh,
Guardian
and
Blast
got him,
back
and they
Got
got
then.
him.
there, but I guess it's not enough.
So I learned how to knock Guardian Beams back at them, and I've just been tearing through this piece.
Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch.
Because so far, those have been the hardest
Pricing
enemies,
down
and
and
like,
away for a ball, 1-0.
now, I'm a god. You can't stop me.
That evens it up 1-1.
Even when there were like 3 blasting at me, I was like, you can suck my ass. I beat all the 4 Divine Beasts, and now I have Rivali's Gale, and I have Farouk's Protection, and I have Nifa's Grace, and then I have Urbosa's Thunder.
1-1. Here it comes.
Urbosa is the hot Gerudo lady.
The count is 1 and 2.
Just steamy. No, I don't want to fight you guys. You look like goobers.
Fouled away. Gott has tossed over
Haha,
30
it's
innings
okay.
so far this season.
I
And
love
through
those
those
multiplayer
innings,
games,
he's
I'm not
posted a
gonna
whip a little under 1.5.
Very good.
Certainly
just
something he'd like to
Talk
improve
to
on.
myself.
I got the
like a
count, 2 and
fucking
2.
idiot.
Ball laid off well below the
Oh,
knee.
jeez
I mean, I
Louise, I'm
definitely do
Broncos
that a
for
lot.
cheese.
Is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning.
There are Sentinels, which are just essentially flying guardians, and those are kind of hard to
Throw
get
comes in the
these.
third now, so they're at the corners here with only 1 out.
Up next
Oh,
is
the chosen ancient gear.
the right fielder,
Not this
Jorge
game so far. He's such a good
Soler.
hitter. We all kind of expected him to
God,
pick
there
up
are
2 or
more
3
now.
hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball
I guess they've
works.
heard about
Oh,
my
this kicks right off of him.
knocking them back powers. Stupid.
Runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at their
They
deficit.
said,
It's now a
and I
5-3
said,
ball game.
Up next is the
Arlene
Cubs,
Garcia answers
the
the
catcher,
call now, looking to get
Victor
this one onto
Yep.
the 9th inning without any trouble.
Garagini.
That's
Yeah,
it,
one a
that's
day
the one.
keeps the
Oh,
doctor.
hey.
Hit high and deep.
Hey,
out
you wanna
to
die?
left. Back goes
Because I can make that a
Yastrzemski.
possibility.
On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Come here,
And it's not in time.
He's
He's
safe.
in well ahead of the throw. Here's Javier Baez.
Now batting,
And it looks like this
shortstop,
could be a critical
Javier.
at-bat in this one.
Well, the glance
Baez.
at the scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet. So this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
And here's a
0-1.
fastball called for strike 1.
Oh
I don't have a
no,
problem
my
with
shield
him
broke.
Taking a pitch right there. It's a good opportunity to see what he's got. Also a good opportunity to see if he's going to be pounding the strike zone.
How is this fucking knocking
And
it all
he
the
will
way?
get there as he had to cover a lot of... And that'll bring up Buster Posey.
Leading off
Try
for
and
San
lead things
Francisco,
off here in inning
the
number
catcher,
9.
number 28.
How did you fucking eat shit on that one?
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sharp ground ball to third. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the
Boom,
9th inning
and
gets
that's how
underway.
he fucking does it. Oh no, 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 no,
Now
no, no,
batting,
no, no,
the
no, no,
center
no, no,
fielder,
no,
Delivery
no.
to him
Billy
away.
Hamilton.
Billy Hamilton Comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one.
There's fucking choo-choos, and they're... I can't walk onto the party, man.
0-2.
This is doo-doo ass.
Oh, he does.
And a swing and a miss here, and the first two are dispatched to begin the ninth.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels
Now
on
batting.
base, and that's
The
just what
second
they did
baseman.
right there. Big
Wilmer.
strikeout, keep that guy
Ward.
on
0-1's
base.
the count.
0-1 the count.
This bitch is strong.
Hit out towards second. Gordon is up with it. Throw to first will get it easily, and the side is retired.
You had to catch the shotgun.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please.
Save here in the bottom
Now
of the
Come on.
ninth
for
inning.
the Giants.
Ooh,
Number
man, Mama
56.
has done it.
Tony
Working on a 1-for-2
Watson.
game
I
so
am
far.
not gonna fucking
Listen, it's
destroy
not
the
easy
goddamn
coming back
guardian
off
over here
closers.
just to get taken out by a fucking
Meanwhile, now
choo-choo.
this ball's trouble as it looks like it'll be good for extra bases.
Years.
And the Cubs could be onto something here. It's a leadoff double.
That's
Now
exactly
batting.
what they needed.
The
Down
center
by 2
fielder.
runs, the leadoff
Ian.
man puts himself
I'm very
in
impressed.
scoring
Ah.
position
This
with
was
the tying
some
run
DX.
coming to plate.
It took a
The
while.
temptation for the next batter is to swing for the fences and tie it up with one swing. But a base hit brings home a run
Holy
and keeps
shit, bro.
momentum on your side. We'll see how he goes about it.
The 0-1.
Okay,
Here's a
Mama's
little
off this
chopper
piece.
up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw to first is in time. 1-2.
A great forehand stop, but he had a little trouble getting rid of it. He had to take an extra step. I don't mind that, though. That's a great
Your
job
attention,
to make
please.
sure he got a good handle
Pinch
on
hitting
it
for the
and
Cubs.
get off a good throw to
Number
get the
40.
out.
Wilson
Wilson.
Contreras will be called upon
John
here to hit with
Contreras.
the game on the line. Contreras swings, and this is well
No
hit
way.
to left. That
Holy
one is
shit.
out of here. This game is tied. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and we are tied again.
Yeah, he's been producing at the plate all year, so this should come as a
That's what she
surprise to
said.
nobody. But just because it's expected doesn't mean it's any less impressive. One swing,
Up
we are
next for the
tied.
Cubs. The second baseman, D.
And here's the
Jordan.
Why is Yuri...
swung on and
Is
popped
he
up,
calling you that
crossing into
mushroom?
foul
Or
territory.
what's going on? Or is that... Oh, Kyle.
What?
It looks like a Cheeto.
What are you talking about? Oh.
Now behind
Oh. What the fungus looks like? Gotcha.
the 0-1 on its way. And he popped him up. Crawford onto the grass. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on
Up
base.
next
I
for the
know there's
Cubs.
one out in the inning.
The
They
first.
got-
Oh shit, I'm almost out of bullets.
Is anal squirting a thing, or did this bitch just shit from my bed?
One more
Baseman,
to play with that they could
David.
potentially be productive
Bodie.
with. This guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Hit down the third baseline. And this will get by him at third. Down
Oh
the
my
line.
God.
It's a fair ball. Throw comes in quickly, so the winning run advances to second now with only
Now
one
batting,
away.
third baseman,
That meme you sent
Red.
Kyle of the game.
Ryan.
That's me with Breath of the Wild.
This is hit high in the air out toward left.
So, the entire reason I was talking to old boy was because I had posted side on my Snapchat, and so he apparently was playing it, so he was messaging me about it.
Wait, what?
Which everybody is in agreement. The fairies are just immaculate. Perfection.
What was the first part of that?
What do you mean, what was the first part?
Like, I didn't hear the first part. Like, you like,
Oh.
listen-
Oh, because
Your
I
attention,
posted side
please.
on my
Now pitching for
Snapchat,
the
the
Cubs.
redfish dude,
Number 24.
and we were
Jeremy.
talking about that because he said that he played, and so I was just kind of chatting with him about it, and
Jeff Brett.
Ready with the 0-1.
he had been playing it, and I told him
on
how
that
far
one
I
as
was
it's
in the game.
fouled
And he
off
was
to
like,
the
"Oh
left
shit,
side.
you've only had it for like a week and a half." And I was
Grounded up the first baseline. But a
like, "Oh, my
foul
time
ball.
playing
The
it.
count holds
I
at
even brought
0-2.
it to my brother's house."
And he'll manage to fight this one foul over near the left-hand side, and that'll keep the count steady at 0-2. Hit back up the middle. Horton is there.
Oh no, this was like a few days ago that I put him up there, but like he messaged
Now
me.
batting, right fielder.
Go ahead, run at first. Nobody. And he'll try to bunt that man to second, but this one kicks foul. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. He's going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there. Now the go-ahead run moves into
now batting,
position.
left fielder. Mike
Here's the first pitch.
Yastrzemski.
Mike Yastrzemski.
0-1.
As he takes a cold strike
I'm
one.
tired of two-handed
Behind 0-2 now.
weapons. I'm moving super slow.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Line to the right side. Good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The third baseman, number 48.
Pablo Sandoval.
Pablo.
He reached on a single last
Sandoval.
time and later wound up scoring. No balls and 1 strike. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy has the...
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Standing in, Jorge Soler. He's coming off
Leading
a
up
month in
for
which
the
he
Cubs,
won National League Player
the
of
right
the Month
fielder,
recognition.
Jorge
He gets the inning
Soler.
started with a bang as this is hit high and deep to left field.
I'm
And
wearing
that
an
ball
Afro bra
is
instead of a sports
gone.
bra, and it's just like,
Santa Maria, game over.
is there any way to tuck these bad boys under my
A
chin?
solo shot here to left, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get to extra innings, you're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun.
You got hiccups.
No, I just had the one, but it hurt.
So the Cubs get the
Yes,
win,
booty
and
cheeks,
the
I'm sorry.
coronation can commence.
Yeah, they clinch a division championship and stamp their passport to the postseason. This team entered the series carrying the weight of expectations from their fan base and the media, and they've come through with flying colors big time.
And you can bet, Dan, there's going to be a big celebration in that clubhouse. And it'll be a well-deserved one. Huge congrats to this team.
Oh, fuck off, Zelda. Fuck off. You blonde bitch. Yeah, got blonde hair, green eyes, and I wear tights all the time. And I'm pissed off at Link. Link straight up has lash extensions, and I refuse to believe anything else.
Whoa, hold up a second. I had a 3.5 star second half. We only won 2 more games than expected. We were second in batting, first in pitching, 14th in fielding. Front office still got an A, but wow. That was a little unexpected. And oh my god, the Dodgers... Either I didn't have the best record in the NL, which I'm sure I did. Wow, okay, this is very much not how I expected the playoffs to shape up, at least in the NL. Oakland won the West in the AL, Minnesota won the... Yeah, let's take a look through. Yankees won the AL East, no surprise. Twins won the AL Central, no surprise. Athletics won the AL West, no surprise. All 3 won 100 games. A little surprising for the A's, but the other 2 not so much. Astros, Indians, wild card. The Astros won with home field advantage. Mets won the NL East. I wasn't really expecting that. I figured it'd either be the Braves or the Nats. I think that might be the first time I've seen the Mets win the East in a battle, for that matter. But so the Mets won the East. We won the Central, and we have home field advantage. So there's 400-game winners. What's the biggest shocker to me is the Padres won the NL West by 4 games and almost won 100 games. The wild card was Dodgers-Braves, with Dodgers having home field advantage. They won the wild card game. Looking at the playoff series right now, New York-Houston, that's an LCS expectation. Oakland-Minnesota, those are the 2 teams you'd expect them to beat to get to the LCS. So only one of New York or Houston will be in the ALCS. And then they will face either Oakland or Minnesota will be in the American League Championship Series. Even more surprising than that, the Dodgers won't be in the NLCS because they didn't win the division. So I'm guaranteed to play a new team for the first time in the NLCS. I'm either going to be playing the Mets in the NLCS or the Padres in the NLCS. I would have expected, based on record, the Padres because they had like 10 more wins than the Mets. But I'd say that the Mets are a better team than the Padres. So it'll be interesting to see. Regardless, I gotta set all my postseason stuff here. Lineup. I'm gonna unmute the party.
Bottles are awful in this game. All written. Yeah, I'll do the back of the bookstore fire exit. Okay. I'm glad I fucked around long enough for the game to tell me where to go. I was already in this room. Oh.
White Claw tastes like you're drinking TV static while someone screams the name of a fruit from another room.
Untrue, that's LaCroix.
I'll be right back.
White Claw sounds like you're listening to or it tastes like you're listening to a fruit and there's static in the background. And you're like, haha, lemon lime, go brr.
Wait, what? Fuck, I didn't change my pitching.
Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
I need Zyrtec.
Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. A good one on tap for you this afternoon between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Walker Buehler, a Kentucky-born right-hander, gets the starting nod. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're getting a look at a real competitive pitcher here. Career ERA in the low threes, and that's not an easy thing to do in the day and age of small ballparks and guys swinging for the fences. Rock solid pitcher, does a lot of things well, and it'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Leading off,
striding in, Gene Segura, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. This one's down to third. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
The catcher, JT Realmuto.
So striding in, JT Realmuto. His prior history in this matchup, he's just 2 for 9. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball. Heidi Watney met with the players earlier. Heidi, where do you sense this team is mentally coming into this division series?
Matt, I visited with several players and coaches ahead of this opening game of the division series, and one thing I noticed was a sense of calm or quiet confidence. They feel like there isn't much standing in their way as long as they can continue to do what got them here. Well, that's easier said than done, but there is a lot of belief in this clubhouse right now.
Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. After missing out on the postseason last year, the Cubs are back in the October mix for the 5th time in the last 6 years.
Yeah, you could bet the Windy City is absolutely electric right now. They broke that World Series curse in 2016, so that monkey is off their back. But I'm sure their fans would love to add another World Series trophy at Wrigley, though.
I'm back, nerds.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Keeping it down.
The count is 1-2.
Oh. Looking rip.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. And he got him.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about
the third baseman,
shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions. Boy, Dero, it's about time they got something going here. First pitch single, and maybe now they can start to get some traffic on the bases.
Yeah, absolutely, Dan. Ambush tactics, not always the play. You want to drive that pitch count up and get into that bullpen, but sometimes desperate times call for desperate measures.
So
now batting, right fielder.
Bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Turner leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Hit hard on the ground towards second. They'll go to Baez at second for the force, and that ends the... Ready to go for the
leading
last
up
half of
for
the inning.
The Cubs,
And into bat next,
the
former
third
National
baseman,
League MVP, Chris Bryant. This guy has been walking high and deep out to left field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Up next for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jorge Soler.
Shaw will get the upper hand here with strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. 2 runs, 6 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself missing over the heart of the plate.
The catcher, number 40, Wilson.
Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning.
Uh-oh. 3.14% of sailors are pirates. Mermaids wear algae bras. Come here, Billy. Hey, baby.
The batter, number 9, shortstop,
And that brings up
Javier
Baez. Last time through
Baez.
He's hit.
The best against lefties.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Ball and a
Look out.
strike.
1-1.
3 runs, 7 hits. No errors so far for the Cubbies. On the line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey guys, this is not known for being a singles hitter.
Now
right here,
batting,
but that's his
left
second
fielder,
knock of the game.
And
Kyle
I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Runners on the move for second. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw.
No, he's
Not
safe.
in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
Up next for the Cubs,
Digging in now.
the
Ian
center
Happ.
fielder,
He was a double play
Ian
victim last time around.
Happ.
First delivery to him on the way. Ooh, started it
0-1's
with
the
the change,
count.
and it's 0-1. Kershaw comes set, coming at him with the 0-1. That's in there, base hit. And the run will score from second base as they open it up now 4-1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout.
Now batting,
Big,
the
big,
pitcher,
big
Corey.
single. Yeah, way to come through for your team.
Bluebird.
When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come
Ball
through.
1.
Plays off 1-0.
Counts
No
1-0.
hits to this point. This is line to left, and the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Wow, his manager must have a lot of faith in him, and I'm not sure
The
why.
batter, number
He's given up
50,
5 hits
second
in this
baseman,
inning alone,
D.
and it doesn't look like it's going to come
Gordon.
to an end anytime soon.
Ladies and
Here
gentlemen,
comes the Dodger
your
manager
attention
making
please.
his way toward the mound.
Now pitching for
He's
Los
gonna make
Angeles,
a move as that's going to be
number
all for the
46.
starter this afternoon. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Throw not in time, and that'll go as a bunt.
Now batting, first baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Now a throw over. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. throw over.
God.
Once more, a throw over.
Oh. After this shiv, and there's a whole ass shiv on the ground next to me.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error. First pitch of the at-bat.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop,
is in to
Corey
start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make them try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now the changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
He's just bringing up strikeouts left and right.
The batter,
really impressive.
the center fielder,
he hasn't walked anyone
Jock
either. He's just pounding the zone.
Peterson.
His stuff is dirty today.
Jock Peterson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out in the ball game.
Now batting, the first baseman, Max
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way
That's
to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Now it's swing and a miss, and he's
1 ball,
1 and
2 strikes.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
He's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9
Do I
here.
take my dog for another walk tonight, or do I just go ahead?
At the plate, Chris Bryant is working on a 1
leading off
for
the Cubs,
Goes to show you
third
how
baseman,
strong this guy is. That wasn't a bad breaking ball.
Bryant.
Running it last at bat.
Do I take my dog for
that ball was down in a way. He went.
Or do I just go to bed for today?
No, hooked it and pulled it. This guy's definitely a good hitter.
Well,
the right fielder, up.
Let's go.
First 60, Jorge Soler.
Turning point here, a solo home run that was really one of the key at-bats of the ball game to this point.
Ball 1, no strike.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Ball,
Now
that's
a
down.
good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Here he comes on 2-0.
Want to go for another walk?
On a line, that's a base hit.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's
Now batting,
he's looking locked.
the catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras.
Damn it.
High and deep to right center.
I shouldn't have power swing last time, and I should have
Bellinger
power swing
is
this
over
time.
to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Now batting,
So
shortstop,
far, 2 for 3 in
Javier
this one.
Baez.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Now a fastball, a bit too low here. It's ball 1. The 1-0 home. pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. And that's the third out. One left. Ready to begin the eighth. And next to hit is the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher,
Will Sinker to open the AB in there for strike one. And a pitch in the
One
dirt
ball,
as he
one
lays
strike.
off. It's 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, number 46. Your attention, please.
We'll get the call here as
Pinch
he'll
hitting
hit
for the
pitcher.
Dodgers. Number 3,
In there,
Taylor.
strike one. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Taylor behind 0-2
I got the count. 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Alright. I'm gonna go
Hard
leave
hit
the
to
party.
first.
We'll take
Rizzo
up for a
was
little
there,
time, a little
and
bit.
he'll take it
He's
to the
out.
bag himself for the out.
online tomorrow, Reed?
Now
That is a
play
great
Now
question.
batting.
It's supposed to be really nice out again, so probably not till later.
Oh, okay. Because I'm gonna play Apex in the morning when I wake up.
Oh yeah, not a chance.
I'm gonna take my meds and go grind out some ranked. I'm gonna try and climb up to Diamond. James was gonna try and climb to Master with me, but I think he gave up.
Yeah, he's not gonna do that. He's also not gonna be around for another 8 days, 7 days.
Yeah. I'm gonna try and climb up to Master this season though, for the hell of it. Well, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Night.
Bye. Oh wow, that actually says boob money. We are no longer accepting boob money. If you're an adult, buy a purse.
And
Number
they're down to
9.
their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've
1-0.
got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Trying to strike him out for the 3rd time.
Ball.
And
Down.
good take that time on a low breaking ball. 2-2 now.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be...
Swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it.
Your
Dylan
attention,
Flores
please.
on to pitch out
Now
of the
pitching
bullpen
for
in the
the
bottom
Dodgers.
half of the 8th.
Number 51.
Now in
Dylan
the box, Kyle
Flores.
Schwarber. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. Another 0-2 home. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh
The
area
center
native
fielder,
Ian Happ.
number 8.
Singled homer run in
Ian
his last time up.
Happ.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The wind up and the 0-1.
Ball.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
Ladies and gentlemen, your attention please. Pinch hitting for the Cubs. Number 22, Jason Hayward.
Outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Into the bleachers and out of here. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. His first homer here in the series.
The batter number 50, second baseman, D. Gordon.
Here's D. Gordon now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Peterson will get there, and he puts it away to...
Your attention, please.
Comes on from the
now pitching for the Cubs, number 30, Alex.
And we'll kick off the count. Swinging strike here, 0-1. 0-1 pitch, and he can't make contact on the bender. 0-2. And he popped him up back into foul territory behind first, and no one will get this one. Lifted in the air to right. Soler is there. One out.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. And it's fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup.
The batter, the right fielder,
for out number 2 in the top of the ninth.
Bellinger.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard up the middle. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Up next to the Dodgers, the shortstop.
You take any extra base hit that you can get. If they can string together a few bats like that, they're going to get right back into this thing.
Put this one away without much trouble, and the Cubs have taken their first step as they claim Game 1 here at home. This ball game is over. So the Cubs have taken Game 1 of this division series.
Yeah, but remember, this is just a 5-game series, so getting that first win is really more meaningful in this round than it would be in the LCS or the World Series. Now, if they can win Game 2, they will be really in a comfortable position.
And now, what about the Dodgers?
Well, they will be pretty desperate to win Game 2 to even this thing up, Matty, for the reason Dan just mentioned. Game 2's outcome's really going to advance the narrative of this series.
Why did I just hear a train whistle?
So the Cubs grabbed an early advantage in the series with a big win in Game 1. Heidi, what can you report about what they're thinking heading into Game 2?
Well, Matt, thanks. Talking with the team and their coaches earlier, they stressed the importance of this game today. They said taking the first one was great, and it's always a confidence builder. But if they don't take care of business in Game 2, that first win doesn't really mean that much. A 2-0 lead in a 5-game series, though, now that is something they can get excited about.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
Things out in
the pitcher,
the sixth, as
Julio
they shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, man. They've been completely overmatched to this point. One hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin
the batter,
the sixth.
number 9.
And the pitch. Curveball.
Ball.
And this is in third for ball 1. Jackson out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. This one's down to third. Bryant is up with it, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, third baseman,
Ready to deliver.
Justin
Here's the first pitch.
Turner.
Justin Turner is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Right to Gordon. Throw in
He's
time,
out.
and the side is retired.
Leading off for the Cubs,
First pitch.
the
on
first
its way.
baseman, Anthony Rizzo.
Ball.
That's a good
1-1.
take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Fielded cleanly. And step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting,
And that
shortstop,
brings up Javier.
Javier.
In past meetings with
Baez.
Julio, he's gone 2 for 8. He's taken him deep once. Hit hard up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
What?
Dan, that
You
can't
mean you
bother me.
haven't been this whole time?
the batter,
First
the
pitch.
third
Now,
baseman,
one of the things you want to do
Red.
I don't know if I
is
believe
try to get ahead of
Bryant.
the first pitch. You want to throw one of the first 2 pitches for strikes. Unfortunately, sometimes when you get the ball in the strike zone, you're bound to give up some
1-0.
base hits, but hopefully he can minimize the damage here.
Alright, well.
The 1-0.
Ball.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer.
fuck
throw to
you.
second base.
High, he makes the catch. Well done.
the catcher, number 40,
Stepping in
Wilson
and ready for another shot.
Contreras.
1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. From the stretch. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And no advance. It's ball 1. The 1-0.
Ball
That's
two.
a strike, but thank you.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Betts has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Jesus, saying the same thing twice? No. Someone else definitely already said that. No, sure.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
That's a ball.
No, it's not.
One ball.
Strike.
No strike.
Counts 0-1.
Hee-haw.
And he
It's
looks at a
0-2.
changeup in there. 1-1. 2-1 now.
No, that's a
1-2.
ball.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Left fielder giving chase, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Up next for the Dodgers,
Ready. Here's the
the
first
right
offering.
fielder, Cody
Tried to check it, and
Bellinger.
it's
0-1.
0-1. No runs, just one
Washington,
hit.
good
No
ball.
errors for the Dodgers thus far. And he gets him to swing
No
through that
ball.
one. He's in
Two
control.
strikes.
0-2.
The seventh inning is one of those innings when you might start seeing some warning signs from your starters that they're reaching the end of their rope, but that's
No,
not the case
72
here.
pitches,
He looks
I would-
really solid.
Now batting, shortstop, Corey Seager.
Scooped up. Throw on to first. Gets him, and the side is retired.
3 pitches through 7 innings. Pretty good.
Last half of the seventh here, and that'll
Leading
bring
off
forth
for
the
the
veteran
Cubs,
outfielder, Jorge
The
Soler.
right fielder,
So
First
Jorge
Jorge.
back
On
in
its
Chicago.
Soler.
This is skied into short left center. Lux has a play. 1 out.
Now batting,
Every pitcher
the left
wants to get
fielder,
quick outs, right?
Kyle.
How about that? One pitch, one out,
Schwarber.
pop up to start the inning.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Oh. I'm sorry.
God,
Never done that before.
1 run, 4 hits. 1 error for the
Computer's
Cubs
just
to
gonna
destroy.
fucking kill me. I'm going to die. I want to die.
1-1
Ball.
to Schwarber.
I'm in so much fucking physical pain right now.
No
I
offer on
just
that one. 2
wanna
balls and a
die.
strike.
after those two breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Yep. I think you're the only one who's ever
2-2.
actually gotten that song reference.
I love that song.
Tie that noose around me, baby. Tie that noose around me, baby.
Rounded sharply, but right
Yeah, I
at
don't
the
know what happened to
side
everyone
of
else.
the infield.
I mean,
In time
let me
to
rephrase
first,
that.
and there were two
I don't know what
away.
happened to Ash.
Now
If I
batting.
had to take a wild
The
guess,
center
like she
fielder.
dipped out of nowhere, probably her mother.
Jason.
Yeah, but
Hayward.
I don't know. She wasn't really talking loud
Line
or
drive snagged on a short hop.
anything
And
other
the
than
off
to
Yeah,
herself,
that's
which
an
I
out.
imagine
Gets
she's
him
still
as he
doing
takes
right now,
away
if
a
that's the
hit,
case.
and the side is retired.
Weird part is she didn't like say anything
Two innings
rude.
set to get underway.
I called her out.
That'll
Leading
bring
off
up
for the
the
Dodgers.
outfielder.
Wait, what?
The center
No.
fielder.
Yeah, I sent her a message. I
First
sent a
pitch
message
of the
in
inning
the
here
group
misses
tag
down
her
and
and
in
said
for
there
a
we go.
ball. It's 1-0.
She hasn't
Oh.
opened anything that we've signed in
Two
the
balls
last
and no
Ball.
strikes to
And
count to
she's
the
probably
Dodgers
dealing
center
with her mom
fielder.
right now. We gotta.
You'll hear me say this time after time up
Her
here in
mom's
the booth.
difficult.
You fight so hard to get into these counts.
Dez was
1-0,
definitely
2-0,
asleep,
3-1.
and then all of a sudden
They
I
don't
heard her go,
happen often.
"Yeah, I think I'm gonna have to sleep."
This is a huge spot. Count leverage.
And I was
Look
like,
at the
but it was
game
much
loose
more,
on the
you know,
fastball.
disgruntled, or well, like she
Yeah.
didn't know where she was.
And good pace.
Three
Like,
balls,
we
two
haven't been
strikes,
doing
down
that
is full.
already.
Third, it's full now, 3-2.
Hey, throwing the ball
And then
great
back
up
to
until this
silence.
point. Don't want to allow a leadoff walk.
Yeah.
Needs to just focus in on his mechanics right here.
And another foul ball.
Kyle walked his dog and is going to bed.
What a wiener.
Filthy change up that time, but he's
What
able
is
to make
that sound?
contact, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, this is a heck of a battle right here. Long AB.
You hear that?
You know what?
I don't
They
know.
find themselves still facing the starters. They would have
Oh,
had some
wow.
ABs like
That's
this
an out.
earlier in the game. I think they get into the bullpen by this time.
Is that better?
Now batting.
Next
Yes.
up for the
First
Dodgers.
baseman.
Max
Max
Muncy got under one and
Muncy.
popped out his last time up. Sinker on the inside, and that's a strike.
Yeah.
Man, this guy's in a good groove right now. 7 straight
0-2.
retired. He's locked in.
One out, nobody on.
Whose the fuck is this?
Who?
What?
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate.
No,
and
I'm
he'll have another shot at it here.
stupid shit.
Who?
Line to the right side. And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight. And the first one didn't do
Up
any
next for
damage.
the Dodgers.
So he's not sweating
The
this
catcher,
one at all. They
Will
haven't been able
Ball.
to string anything
Smith.
together.
It's funny
One
because
ball,
right
no
after you
strikes
left,
to count.
I'd switched us over to rank.
And
Ha!
a breaking ball.
Dez
goes
got
in there for a strike.
pissed.
It's
Playing 11.
1-1.
One ball, one strike.
Great pitch.
Yeah.
And then we played a couple of games, and
Mhm.
things were
Right
like
there.
we
That
were
is
playing
a
better
huge
because we were up
breaking
against.
ball. Not
the right
shocked he
people.
took it. Got to
Come
calibrate
on.
that one.
Then
for a
I
second.
switched it back because she was pissed.
Still
First
1-2
game
as
we
he
played,
fouls
I
it away.
saw the craziest numbers I ever saw.
As a look, now the pitch.
I saw
Fair.
Hit back toward the
a
mound.
Wraith
And that gets
with
through for a one-out base hit.
1,200 wins in season 2 and 13 million damage. The highest I'd seen before that was literally
Hey,
last
you know what? Right there, he actually
Ladies and gentlemen,
You
your
can't worry
attention
about
please.
where it's going. He
Pink
just
hitting for the Dodgers.
3 times.
Number 3.
Just a
Chris
sec now as that ball finds
Taylor.
its way into the outfield, a base hit. And the tying run comes
And that was
around
kind
to
of like
score
an I
from
told you
second.
so for me,
It's
but I didn't want to say
1-1.
anything because she was still very pissed at me.
You know, Diego, in today's
Now
game,
batting.
it's
And then
not
she
easy
was like,
Number
scoring
9.
in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up. That comes.
I don't know if this is
Now
like it's like a trap. I felt like I was trapped at that
They'll
point.
make
Like
a matchup
she
here.
clearly doesn't want me to switch it back,
The left-handed hitter
but like
who,
she's saying I
Richard.
can, and like
nothing in one
it's
count.
clearly
Here
better
it
for us if I do,
comes.
but
Good
like
ball.
not good for me
Slider
if I
there, way out in
like.
front.
Bobby Cox always used
It
to say,
is
I'm going to put you in positions to be successful. Well, against the modern day bullpen,
I took the like
easier
I
said than
like the
done.
most
These guys are
safest
all
route I could think of, and I was
flames
like,
from all
oh well, you know, it doesn't matter
One
what we
ball,
what do you want to
two
do? You know, we can play
Neither guy
ranked
willing
or
to give
trios
in,
or
and the
duos
at-battle
or
continue.
you know whatever you want to do. And she was like, I said what I said.
Ball.
Splitter, 2-2.
2 balls, 2
So
strikes.
I was like, oh okay.
Swing and miss. They'll dodge a major bullet
One
that
more
time.
game later. Yeah, stop.
So
Now
Scott
batting.
Manning, Justin
The third
Turner.
baseman.
You stopped talking to me 2
No
games
ball.
ago.
One strike.
Last time. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Nice
That front door slider is a devastating pitch.
Yeah.
By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late. You can't even put a good
with
swing
her
on it.
whole dinner
Good job going down
and her being a sausage and her pill.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch.
I don't know why she threw up,
Ross
but it wasn't even like
bullpen in the bottom half of the
fully digested yet. Like there was still
Your attention, please.
food that she hadn't
Pinch hitting for the Cubs.
like
Number 8.
thoroughly chewed.
Ian. Pass.
So delicious.
I need to look into
Rolled slowly down the first baseline.
Foul.
That's a foul ball.
0-1. Pitch on the way. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Into the bleachers and gone.
Pro you want to see.
That's a big-time bomb right there. It's about time now for the closer to get ready and slam the door on this one.
I'm dying.
The batter, number 50. Second baseman.
Here's the speedster D. Gordon.
Jordan.
Looks at a fastball
I mean, I
that
don't,
misses
but,
off
like,
the plate for ball one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off.
I got so confused when you sent that last thing that you had just sent to us about being Crow, because like I was like, where have I seen that? Why did you send that twice?
Line
And I
toward
realized
the
you
gap
didn't,
in
but I
left
saw
center.
you when you shared it on
And that
Facebook.
falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I was like, I just saw this. Where have I seen
You never
this?
want to beat a
Why did
pitcher
she
and
send it
break
twice?
the guy out.
Number
Yeah,
baseman,
it's
number
It
44.
was a matter of time.
Anthony
Gives him a
Rizzo.
multi-hit game.
Fucking
I'm
eyeball,
sure he's
god
feeling
damn it.
good.
And he'll get back in standing. And another throw over.
He beat it.
Keeping particularly close tabs on him. Anthony Rizzo stands in. Lined into right, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Absolutely.
The batter, number 9. Shortstop,
Worthy of some show
Javier.
track love, and as you see it came off the
Baez.
bat at 110 miles an hour. That's definitely squaring a ball up. Here's Javier Baez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
No.
You sure you weren't looking for a reason to live?
I'm positive.
That evens it up, 1-1. Two balls and a strike to Javi Baez.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Now a swing and he pops him up.
Infield
And I
fly, the
believe,
batter is
yes,
out.
the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule.
Now batting, third
Digging
baseman,
in next will be Chris
Red.
Bryant. 0 for 2 on his line.
Ryan.
First pitch of the at-bat. Hit
You
sharply
must
on the
know I
ground.
popped out.
Reined
He's
in
out.
to
First
second
and
for
second.
1.
Out.
Throw to Muncy to
Infield
finish.
fly rule, and then my next batter just grounded into an inning play.
Your attention, please. Now pitching
But at least I got
for
the lead in the bottom of the 8th.
number
So
46,
I can bring my
0-1,
Red. Kimbrough.
Because I know what that means.
Exactly.
Going right after
I
one
didn't
of the better
expect either
hitters
one
on
of you
this
to know what
team.
any of those
Not
mean.
afraid to execute. Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside
Now
the baseball
batting,
and drive
right
it.
fielder,
And I gave it to the upper.
Cody.
Looked like he tried
No
to
ball.
pull it there, but
One
he
strike.
swings right through the fastball. They'll be looking for something that can drive into the gap and
No ball.
drive home
2
that
strikes.
time run from first.
Hey, this guy's got an 89.
Oh,
Swing
and
drive
there
hit well
goes
out
the
to right field.
lead.
And as Dodger fans have heard for years,
Ow.
is out of here.
And there goes me.